Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And most of you guys probably are aware of this, but when I actually go looking for collectible figures, I like to hit the discount stores as well. Places like DD Discount and Ross Pay for Less. You can actually find some pretty good figures at a great price in there. But today we're going to actually look at another store that not too many people think about, and that is Dollar Tree. I actually found a number of different types of figures there, but today we're going to be taking a look at some of the Transformer toys that they actually sell at Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first ones we're going to take a look at is this series of 6 mini Transformer figures. Here, as you can see, they are super tiny. And let me bring in a regular Transformer so you guys can compare the size. And as you can see here, these guys are barely up to his knee. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the detail, because they look great from afar, but as you get closer to them, they kind of look distorted. But what can you expect for $1? So let's go ahead and let's take a closer look. Alright, let's start off with BumbleBee. Now if I can get the camera to actually focus. Bumblebee's a little bit bright color. He doesn't come off that great on the camera, but he's got minimum detail. You know, as the cartoon character himself doesn't have a lot of detail to him, so he's kind of accurate. Now Grimlock is in his dinosaur mode, which he's got some great cartoonish details. Now he does have these long claws at the bottom, as you see, but I think they did that just to make sure that the figure can actually stand. But all in all, a good little figure for $1. Next we have Optimus Prime. Now Optimus Prime, it looks like they actually took their time and did him right. It looks like they actually used 3 different color plastics instead of just paint. Looks really nice. I like the way this came out. And like I said, for $1, you can't go wrong. Look at the size of this guy. He is tiny. Next, we're going to go up to Megatron. Now, Megatron, they really didn't do that great of a job, in my opinion. As you can see, his face is very bland. His hand cannon is rounded off, where some parts should have been flattened off. He's barely got any detail to him. Some of the paints are off, like they're either flat or shiny. Oh, dropped Optimus. Let's get Optimus back up. Next, we're going to take a look at Soundwave. Now, Soundwave from this angle here looks pretty good. I like the way it came out. But when you look at the feet look weird. And if you look at his head from the side, it looks like he's wearing a baseball cap. From the back, he looks somewhat decent. And he's one of my favorite characters, but that's not my favorite figure. And here we have Starscream, which pretty much looks like a last-minute throw-together figure here. Nothing really matches. The arms kind of off a little bit from each other, and the paint. The paint looks like it's just been slapped on last minute. Not one of my favorite figures here, but like I said, each one of these guys costs $1. You can't beat that price. So guys, let's go ahead. We got a couple other figures I got from the Dollar Tree, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at those real fast.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
In the world of micros, the only micros that transform are the amazing Micromaster Transformers. And now the Micromasters have Micromaster Transports.
Micromaster Transformers!
And here in the palm of Optimus Prime's hand are Micromaster battle stations that connect to form micro cities.
Micromaster Transformers, the most incredible micros of all. They're not just small. They're Transformers.
Micromaster Transformers, collect them all.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, another find at the dollar store with these guys right here, these big-headed Transformers. Now they have the logo above their head, and there's a reason for that. We're going to take a look at it right now. So let's first start with Blue Streak. As you can see, the head's pretty cool. He's just on top of a little body of a car, and you can see there's something mounted in his head. When you pull this tab on the top, see if I can get it going, it flips out and does a quick transformation. Now the only thing that I wish they could have done with this was made the legs a little bit more stiffer, because when you put him like that, he doesn't stand on his own. So the only way to properly display these guys is either glue the legs together so you can have them stand like that, or just in the car mode. But it is a cool little quirk. I'm pretty sure kids find it amusing. I know a few kids, when I was picking these up, were picking up a bunch of them. They come with more different figures. These are the only 5 that I was able to get. It's kind of like a mystery box. You don't know who you're getting. You just purchase the box, and then when you open it, that's when you find out. So I was able to get these 5, thank God. I only picked up 5 and I didn't get any doubles. But once again, it is pretty cool. I actually like them. They look pretty good on my shelf with the rest of my Transformers, because I displayed them just like this with the big head sticking out. And as you can see, you got Blue Streak, you get Bumblebee. Here we have Hound. The heads are somewhat detailed to the cartoon characters, so that's pretty cool right there. I actually like that detail on the head, and the bodies are pretty detailed as well for the transformation. They're almost similar, but they do have their characteristic traits that separate them. Now this one, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Ultra Magnus or a great version of Optimus Prime, but whatever it is, once again, pretty cool looking figure. As you can see there, nice detail to the body there, and it's got some pretty cool details to the truck body as well. So these are pretty cool, and the wheels do roll, so they can roll around like that. And here we have Megatron, and since they stopped making him a handgun, they gave him a tank body in this one, which is pretty cool. And once again, as you can see, detailed body from Megatron there. Everything sticks out in the back as always on these little figures, but what can you expect for $1? These things are pretty cool actually, and I like them. Alright guys, so there you go, a couple of good finds at the dollar store. Now guys, if you guys are collectors like me, I hope you guys are actually hitting your local DD Discounts, Ross, TJ Maxx, because these places actually have a bunch of different collectible figures and toys in their back section, and they go for really cheap. So guys, don't sleep on them. Go check out your local stores and see what you can find. I found a bunch a couple of years back. I found the Technodrome, and I'm pretty sure you guys seen the video of that Technodrome that goes for about $200 today online. I actually paid $30 at a DD discount, mint in the box and everything. So that was an awesome find, and I've been hunting those discount stores ever since then. But guys, that's gonna be the end of this video right here. Once again, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put out a new video. And guys, share this video with everybody you know, and don't forget, leave me a comment in the comment section below on anything you guys want to check out. Once again, this is Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.